Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at installing an additional 13 amp socket in the Caravan, and the reason for this is quite simple, so stay tuned. So today we're going to be fitting another additional 13 amp socket to the Caravan. Now, in a previous video I did do a film about a shelf in this drawer so that Juliet could use a CPAP machine. Now obviously that uses electricity. Now to actually run it we have to use the one on this side, which is a bit inconvenient because sometimes I want to get past, or Juliet does, and we trip over the wire. So as the 2019 and the 2020 models have one here, we're going to fit one ourselves. So let's see what we need. Now the parts that we're going to use today have been kindly supplied by Spares to You, which is an online company in the UK that provide electrical parts for caravans. They also do household appliance parts. Okay, so here are the parts that we're going to be fitting. We have a W4 Burka range 13 amp 3-pin socket. We have the Burka W4 single frame gloss cover, and importantly for this particular job we have the single backing box, which is a W4 as well, and again it's for the Burka range. And as I said, these were kindly supplied by Spares to You. So for today's project we have got a battery powered drill, we've got some Phillips screwdrivers, electrical screwdriver, we have a brad awl, we have some wire strippers, and we also have tape measure, and we have a pencil. And last but no means least is this little hole saw. Now this is a 54mm hole saw. Really it'd be better off with a 52, but unfortunately I don't have one. So we're going to take a live feed from this socket, and that socket is actually in front of the wardrobe and access is inside. So let's take a look at how we get access to that particular socket from the rear. Okay, so in order to actually get at the socket we need to take this inspection panel off, which involves removing 8 Phillips screws, and we need to get to this bottom section, which is here. So we've now removed the casing that protects and covers all our wires, and we're going to be removing this piece now. So I'm going to do that from the front. Okay, so having removed the cover plate, which is shiny chrome, we're going to remove these 4 screws and allow access to the wire. So as you can see, we've released the socket, so I'm now going to take the protective cover off so I can access the wires. Now the cable that we're going to be using is 2.5 and it's flexible twin and earth, so we'll get that fed through the Caravan. Okay, so we've fed our cables through the actual hole that we've got there, and now I'm going to take the wire strippers and strip. We're simply going to measure this distance, divide it by 2 and come up with a centre point, and then make it equidistant in the centre of the panel there. So I'll just get on with that off camera and then we'll come back when I've measured it all out. So we've measured it out, it's 22.75 to the centre here, and then this is 12 centimetres, so a 6 centimetres, so more or less in the centre of the actual panel now. So I'm going to take my hole saw now and we're going to cut the 54mm hole to receive the socket. Okay, so we've now got our hole. As I said, it is slightly big, this one, but it will work for what I want it to use it for. Now I'm going to get the wire through the hole now, and we're going to fit it to the socket. So having taken just the strip, before I pull that off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this wire through. It just makes it a lot easier to fit. There we go, like so. Take that off. Okay, so we've now wired in the socket, and we're now going to be seating it, ready for it to be installed. So using 10mm screws, we're now going to screw the plate in. So that's our socket in place. Now I'm just going to go inside now, put the cover plate on, and we should have that secure. Okay, so now we've put the inspection panel back. Now as you can see here, the wire runs there. I'm going to neaten that up a little later with some adhesive cable clips so it doesn't get in the way. But if I can just try and show you without it going out of focus. There we go. That is the back box that protects the cables so you don't get an electric shock. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and I'd also like to thank Spurs to you for supplying the parts to make the video possible. If you'd like to have a go at this, please click the link below and check out what available stock they have, because they do cover different designs for different makes of caravan. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.